Welcome back with another video. It's your boy, you already know, representing when it comes to these cars, Mr. Splash It. Let's get into it. Yeah, that po720 code actually refers to the output speed sensor, but it's possible that it could be the TCM, which is the transmission control module. I'm really trying to stay away from that aspect of it because this is worth a shot to actually change the output speed sensor first. And I do recommend to change both, even though, it may or may not be one or the other. So in my recommendation, you should just do both anyway. And the dealer told her to replace the whole transmission. I don't know about that. Right off the rip, I think this is worth a shot first. You never know. It could be that I could fix the car just from doing what I recommend and save this customer some money. So that's my goal. Yeah, I'm at work right now, so I'm gonna just multitask real quick and get this information for the customer. Give me 1 second.
Thank you for calling Priority Infiniti Chesapeake. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts, press 3. Hi, Infiniti Parts.
Hi, I'm calling to get a price check on a transmission for a 2015 Infiniti Q70 3.7 all-wheel drive.
Do you have your VIN number?
Yes. Let me know when you're ready.
Can you just give me the last 8 digits?
F like Frank, M as in Mary, 561151.
And you said transmission, yes?
Yeah, brand new transmission, yes.
All right, can you hold for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for choosing AAL Staffing. It's Mr. Leon speaking.
Oh, hey, Mr. Leon, this is Alfred. I was calling to see, do you have any jobs in there that you hiring for?
Yeah, do you have an application on file or did you do one online?
I should have, well, it's been a while though. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I even did application there.
Oh no, come back because we are a different staffing agency. This is no longer Coastal Staffing. This is AAL Staffing. So stop in and fill out an application if you can today.
All right. What time do y'all close?
At 5 o'clock. We're going to get out early today. We leaving at 4. So get here before 4 o'clock and then you'll be good.
All right.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Yes, I'm just checking availability for you.
Oh, okay. Another call came
Okay.
through. I didn't want to lose you.
I'm sorry. Give me 2 more seconds.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Hello, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was showing that it's not available, that we aren't able to get it, but
the manager asked me if I could get your phone number so he can reach out to Infiniti to make sure that that's correct.
I thought I was calling Infiniti.
Well, this is Infiniti, but I mean, like, upper is DPIC. We call it DPIC. It's like the Infiniti helpline.
Okay, 252 is the area code, and my name.
Okay, so he was thinking, because it's rear wheel drive vehicle, that we just can't get it, but being that it's a 2015, he's just hesitant because it's not that old to where we shouldn't be able to get it. So we just have to email them to double check.
Okay, no problem. And just for the record, it's an all-wheel drive, not just a rear wheel.
Okay, I got you. Well, I have your VIN number.
Correct.
So everything that we do will go by the VIN number.
Okay, and just while I have you on the phone, do you have a price check on the TCM? In other words, the transmission control module?
All right, hold for me again.
Okay.
So that one is available. We do not have it in stock. We would have to order it. It would be 2 to 3 days to get it, and it is $3,308.40 plus tax.
3,300 and what?
$8.40.
Wow. Okay, now I'm coming up with different pricing because I got it checked from another person, another dealer, and I'm just like price checking for my client. And I came up with $3,100.
So if it was another Infiniti, unfortunately we do not all have the same prices because it's a competitive market. Like, if you call around, you will probably get different prices.
Wow, that's good to know. Okay, so can you tell me the part number to that TCM, please?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
31705. X is an X-ray. 606. C is in Charlie.
Okay, so I have 31705X like X-ray, 606C like Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now does that come integrated with the valve body or is it a separate piece?
Yes. No, it comes integrated.
Gotcha. All right, no problem. Well, I guess while I got you on the phone, I could check the output speed sensor price and see what you're coming up with versus what I was told.
Okay.
You may have it in the system as a rotational sensor. I don't know how you determine.
Rotational or revolution?
Yeah, revolution. Sorry, revolution.
Revolution.
Yeah.
That one got me too. I come from Ford, and I was like, revolution?
Right. But everybody else calls it an output speed sensor.
Yes.
And then there's another term I heard, vehicle speed sensor.
Yeah.
So just to make sure we on the same page.
Yes. So that one it shows I have in stock, and that one is $388.50.
$388.58.
50.
Oh, okay, 50 cents. And the part number?
31935. X-ray. J as in Jack. 0. D as in dog.
Okay, I have 319351 X like X-ray, J like Jack, 0, D as in dog.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what is the warranty for these two parts?
The warranty, I always forget this part. What's the warranty on parts again? 3 years or 36,000. Okay, 3 years or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first.
3 years or 36,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this for all y'all parts or just particular parts?
Is this for all parts or just particular parts? Mainly powertrain parts.
Okay, such as the TCM or no?
Yes.
And this output speed sensor?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So not only am I getting different prices for the same parts, I'm getting different warranty variables. One person said 1 year, and then one person said 12,000 miles warranty, and now you're saying
That's
3.
what I thought it was.
I'm sorry?
That's what I thought it was, but I just asked the manager, and that's what he told me.
Oh, okay. Why wouldn't it be in the system so you can locate the information without having to ask your manager?
I don't think anyone is in the system. I haven't worked anywhere where they have a section to show you what the warranty is. It's always maybe like how I have to reach out to DPIC, is what we call them, to ask about your transmission.
Okay.
Like those are the people that we would reach out to about the
Gotcha.
warranty.
For the warranty. Gotcha. So
Yeah.
because I was just asking, like, how would I know as a consumer what warranty I'm dealing with for whatever part that I'm interested in?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even think, I'm trying to think if like other places are on the invoice. I don't even know if like when you buy it on the invoice, you know how sometimes it'll say 30 days, no return, or
Yes.
whatever it have up there. I'm not sure if it even says anything about warranty on invoices.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why I asked, because I want to educate my clients when they have me do the work for them. So any kind of information that I can forward to them is for their benefit is good for me and my relationship with them. So I just thought I'd ask. But thank you very much for this information. I will continue my search for the best price and warranty. And then I'll just get back to the client and let her know what I came up with.
All right. And as soon as we hear something back from DPIC, I will give you a call back and let you know what they say.
About the transmission, please do. Also, do you have any referrals as to who else I can call to get these parts? Or will you even give me that information?
If I,
like other dealers nearby?
There aren't really any other Infiniti dealers nearby.
And where are you located
The
again?
next one I know, we're in Chesapeake.
Okay,
The next one I know is in Richmond.
Okay, so this one is in Chesapeake.
Yeah, I guess there's not that many Infiniti dealers.
Right.
I do know I know the next closest one is Richmond. I do know that.
Okay, Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was probably the one that I got the price from already. I'm just taking notes on a separate piece of paper now. But later I'll gather all of this information for the client. All right. Well, thank you very much for the information. And I'll be waiting to hear from you as far as the information on the transmission availability.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. You never know. It could be that I could fix the car just from doing what I recommend and save this customer some money. So that's my goal. I did test drive this vehicle and it seems to be shifting pretty fine to me until it gets to third. It's pretty much stuck in third gear. It won't change past that, so we'll see. Like I said, it's worth a shot. Splash it, Mr. Splash it. All right. These are the parts we're gonna need right here for this job. Got the transmission filter right here. Right here we got the brand new transmission pan gasket. OSS, aka output speed sensor, aka vehicle speed sensor, aka rotational sensor. It's like 3 different names for the same part. 3 different names at least. Oh yeah. Please don't forget the transmission fill adapter, followed up with the transfer pump. I'm not worried about a little splash here and there, but I'm definitely not trying to make a mess all over the place. So get you a bucket to catch the transmission fluid. Make sure you go slow for this part right here, because you don't want to drop the drain plug inside of the bucket with all the transmission fluid in it. Then you're going to have to fish it out. Black. Black on black on black. While all this fluid draining out, we might as well check on the tires and brakes. Also, before I go, if you like this kind of content and you want more from me, you know, do me a favor and smash that like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and make a comment too. Let me know what your thoughts are on this type of content. And I'll be more than happy to you know, keep it going. All right, back to the video. This tire is worn severely. You could tell from overflation because the outer edge is good and then the inner edge is all chewed up, but the middle is tore up from the flow up. That's how you could tell. Plus this right here proves alignment issues. Anytime a tire looks like this, you definitely need an alignment. I can tell that the threads are exposed to the tire, the inner threads and the steel belts is starting to show. This is called your tire wear bar. Anytime the tread matches the wear bar to the tire, it's time to replace the whole tire. The tread is not matching the wear bar on this tire, so it's good. Now let's move on to the brakes. Right here. Okay, we got about 78% usage. So she's gonna need to replace her front brakes pretty soon. I also checked the back brakes too. They're about 75% worn, so I recommend to change the front and the back brakes pretty soon. Now let's get back to the transmission fluid. Everything has finished draining. It looks really dirty. Put the drain plug back, and then we're gonna have to determine how much fluid actually came out of the system, so we'll be knowing how much to put back. Behind this door, this is how we're going to determine how much transmission fluid actually came out of the system. I'll be measuring using this jug right here. This is a 3-quart jug, and I'm gonna take this funnel right here and transfer the transmission fluid from the bucket into, you already know, stay tuned. As you see me pour the transmission fluid in the jug, I'm actually looking for any chips of metal or shiny deposits that may have come from the transmission, indicating excessive wear and tear and damage, which I don't see right now. It's looking pretty good, even though the transmission fluid is dark. I'm also checking for the viscosity of the transmission fluid, as well as the smell of it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 5.75 quarts actually came out of the transmission. Now, when you remove the pan, there will be some transmission fluid still left in there, less than a half a cup. So be careful and brace yourself, as you can see. This is not counting what's still left in the torque converter, you know, and the rest of the transmission is still holding more transmission fluid that hasn't drained out of the system. There's the transmission filter right there. We'll be changing that, and it's black all the way around from the deposits from the clutch plates inside of the transmission as it goes through the fluid. Here's the output speed sensor terminal. I'm plugging it right now. As you can see, that's the circuit to it. It goes through this portion of the transmission. Okay. This black film that's on the bottom of the transmission filter, that's what this is, the transmission filter. You can see it's shiny here, but then it's dark right here. So this tint right here, see that? That black film is coming from the clutch plates inside of the transmission. So that's where, that's why it's important to flush this fluid when it's recommended to flush the fluid. You should do it if you're up and atom about it, you'll do it every, you know, roughly every 50,000 miles. You know what I'm saying? In between 45 to 60,000 miles, you should be having it done. So a good recommendation for me would be every 50,000 miles, go ahead and get this filter replaced, replace your fluid, and, you know, obviously get you a new gasket all the way around like that. That'll prolong the life of your transmission, you know. Make sure you keep all the bolts that go to the transmission pan together. You don't want to lose anything. Anyway, back to the transmission. Let's do a full recap as where we are. Here's your transmission filter right here. We're gonna take this out and replace this with a brand new one. Here's the OSS, or output speed sensor terminal. Well, at least we know now that the valve body and the TCM is integrated together. So it's not something that we would be able to locate and get separately. So in that case, the price that she gave me for the part that we would need is $3,308.40. So you got $3,308.40, and that's probably before taxes or whatever. So in shipping, I don't even know if that's a thing that's going to be added or whatever, but that's pretty much the ballpark what we're looking at as far as the transmission control module goes. And the output speed sensor, aka rotational sensor or revolution sensor, it's different names for the same part, but we have the part number here and we have the correct part, and it's $388.50 coming from them with a 3-year warranty or 36,000 mile warranty, whichever comes first. So the customer has a few options. So now we can gather this information and go over it with the client, and then make sure that we know which way to go from her letting us know how she want, me to actually move forward with this project. So I'll be doing that and then getting right back to y'all on the rest of the video. All right, peace. Yeah, and it goes well, it's not connected, but it's just braced down. The circuit is braced down by this clip on the valve body. On this particular model, Q7 all-wheel drive, you don't have to remove the valve body, which is good, just to get to the sensor for the po720 code right here. So this circuit goes all the way up in between in the inside of the transmission. I don't know if you could see all of that, but it goes up in there, and then the circuit runs this way. That's why I have to remove this bracket piece that holds the transmission mount that braces this transmission. The whole just the upper part of the transmission right here, and then this is like the back part of the transmission right here. Yeah, right here. So this piece got to come out. I have to remove this and then separate this part from this part, and then pull this back just so I could get to the sensor, the other end of the sensor, the actual sensor itself, because this is just the circuitry that goes from the sensor into the terminal connection right here. Yeah. But before I can remove the back end of the transmission, I have to get to this part, which is the universal joint right here to the drive shaft. That's what this is the drive shaft that runs above the exhaust system here, and then it splits into two sections here. Might as well remove, instead of removing this smaller section of exhaust right here, I'm just gonna drop the whole thing to get it out of my way, keep it all connected here. And then right here, I'll just disconnect it here from the cap. Right here on the left side, and right there on the right side. So that way I don't have to do nothing else. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, now I've braced everything temporarily with a block of wood in my jack so that I can have full control over lowering the back end of the transmission, so that when I take that brace off, it don't just fall down, without controlling it. So this is the best way to do it, like so. Basically, it separates here all the way around. I gotta get this part of the transmission separated from this part of the transmission. And the sensor should be right up in here, in this area somewhere. We'll see it once I get everything apart. That gives me the space to go ahead and lower this now. Yeah. So now I got my jack, I got the block to brace the transmission so I could let it down easy and precise. So I'll go ahead and get to that after the fact that I get this drive shaft loose. I'm gonna have to shed some light on the situation too, so you can see.